of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Eagles and the Browns. All that and more coming up next.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And we're underway here in South Philly. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Watson. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air again. Watson. Left side, he's got Njoku. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down. It's 4. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. But the key to that is sustaining possession, converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Here's Watson now on 2nd down. This one out to Moore. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. from the shotgun. Here's Watson. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Eagles have it. A big hole. Inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And that is the dream start for this defense. On the opening drive, they get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back, 1st and 10. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll run. This is Hines. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Here's Hines. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive lineman had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Now he'll run it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Now Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Man in motion is Brown. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, the All-Pro, there to bring him down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. Big-time play with Hurts and Brown. That is a 74-yard gain.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That his 1st touchdown this year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. To return is Naheem Hines. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll run once more with 4. Finding room across midfield. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Joe Bitonio, former All-Pro, guilty on that one. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Watson. That's to Cooper again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, You can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A give to Ford on the zone read. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return, here is Ainias Smith. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
The Browns offense ready for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. Back to throw is Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds up past the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So Maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and it'll lead to a second down. To throw is Watson. That's caught left side by Cooper. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here to talk things over before third down. Again, it's Watson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing again is Watson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Watson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Off play action, here's Watson. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. A quick throw on the slant, taken in by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Lamar Jackson, a touchdown pass in the victory. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And you can see there it's the visiting Colts who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes there for Anthony Richardson. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Jordan Love and Jaden Reed hook it up on a touchdown pass. Here it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Now Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the shotgun, here's Watson. That is intercepted by the 1st-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a 1st-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start in the red zone already. This drive beginning at the 20. 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. He is in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Hines now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Watson. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
This is one of those throws where I don't think the risk is worth the reward. If you're going to throw the ball into tight coverage and take a chance, it better lead to a big gain, and in this case, a pretty modest pickup, considering that was a risky throw.
That one on target to Moore. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns first down. Watson to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Cooper going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to have the first down yardage across the 50 to the 48. Play action. Watson. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Now a handoff to Ford. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. Watson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Watson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and the veteran A.J. Brown make their way back out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one complete to Campbell. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's a screen set up for 4. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Ho-ho! He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8. Watson to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To the air again. Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. Throwing again is Watson. There's that man again. Another catch.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
On second down, here's Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. To throw is Watson. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. They snap it to Watson. That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time. They've dominated the proceedings here in the fourth quarter. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Woo. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster, and having him in the fold will certainly help as they try to get back to another Super Bowl here in 2024.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here now, 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Watson now on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Checking it down, this one is caught. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And he'll be taken down. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, here's Watson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Shotgun snap to Watson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. Past the 40. to the 20. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense and quarterback Deshaun Watson getting set for their next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Off play action, here's Watson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. That'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.